Guys, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope everyone is doing good. Glad to have y'all here for some more coverage. Yeah, it's definitely been quite a quite a lot of streaming lately, but we're almost done with this event, my friends. So we're just gonna go over here, and we are going to be finishing things off here. As we do have ourselves a couple of severe thunderstorms currently in effect. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and move this over here real quick. And then I'm going to hop you guys over here to this page here. All right, so there we go. So right now we're watching a couple of severe thunderstorms popping off here across portions of North Carolina on the central side, portions out there by South Carolina, and even a couple in Georgia here. We have also, let's see here. So that line goes all the way down here towards like Louisiana, Mississippi, but this is currently outside of the severe risk area. Let me go ahead and actually... Actually, you know what? The more I look at it, that was actually models. For some reason, I was thinking that was the radar. Oh, my golly, dude. I'm still fried, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, so you can see that line there. Mark, dude, thank you for the $2, man. Appreciate it. Saying, shall we begin? Well, begin we shall. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, my friend. Let's go ahead and give a warm welcome to everybody here. We got ourselves Darian. We have Steel Hits. We have John, Crystal. We have Mark. Let's see here. We have Caden. We got ourselves John, Todd, Sharon, Damien, Ryan. See Crystal, Tabletop, John, Michael. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Glad to have you here. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, right now we're watching a couple of severe storms. Let's go ahead and hop on back over here. A couple of severe storms popping off here across Georgia. We have one out there for it expires in 3 minutes. For the possibility here of, let's actually turn the radar before I forget again. Would probably be a good thing. Let's go ahead and hop over here to current radar view. There we go. All right, so we got a storm popping off out there. Let me actually turn on the town names as well. Oh, and I guess we'll turn the gray presentation because I've been really digging the gray presentation a lot more here recently. So I think we're gonna probably stick with that a little bit more. But let's see. Gonna turn on those town names. I can get everything up and running. Anyways, yeah, so we're talking Georgia here, a little southeast of Athens. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for about 2 more minutes for Washington. See Tignall. We have ourselves Crawfordville, Norwood, Warrington, Greensboro, Union Point, including portions of Highway 20, just for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. Tabletop, dude, thank you so much for the $2, man. Saying any severe for Wilmington? No, this is a little bit west of you, my friend. As you can see, Wilmington right here is in the thunderstorm threat. You are not in currently the severe weather threat. It's supposed to die out as it reaches you, so you should be good, my friend. Nothing to really worry about. So you're good. But thanks, man. Appreciate it. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here for portions of eastern Georgia that still has a little bit of time. We have 31 minutes left for areas by Thompson, as the storm's still yet to hit these areas. We have Harlem. We have Grovetown, Appling included in this severe thunderstorm warning here. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 0.75-inch hail. So basically penny-sized hail, nothing too crazy, honestly. You can just brush that off. It's nothing more than likely, honestly. Whenever you see 0.75-inch hail, usually I've noticed it usually doesn't happen. But, just for precautions. But then we work our way over here towards South Carolina. Oh, this tower's down, apparently. Apparently they lost the tower. Let's try this one. There you go. It's a little better. But there is an area here in South Carolina, northwest of Columbia, towards Newberry, Winnsboro. Oh, they just canceled that warning. All right, we're good. We're good, I guess. But we got one out here towards, let's see here, North Carolina. We got 15 minutes on this in particular storm. Towards Thomasville, out there by High Points. This includes like Pleasant Garden, Randleman, let's see here, Lexington, and see Swepsonville in effect here. 15 more minutes to go, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So as you can see, these are pretty marginalized, but like I said, we're still going to be watching out for these storms here, as a couple of them could go severe, and they could be severe for a little bit. So I wanted to hop back on here to kind of finish things off, or at least be here for a little bit with you guys throughout today's marginal risk here. In which that is what we're going to be doing. Let's see here. Fort Stewart. What about Fort Stewart? Not too sure where Fort Stewart is, my friend. Let's see here. But yeah, no, the convective outlook here, you can see this threat's almost over. As you can see, that storm is approaching the leading edge of that marginal. But if we work our way up here into North Carolina, though, it looks like we still have a little bit of time for North Carolina coverage. Also Virginia, too. Virginia's in the marginal, which does go up. And, what's really, really crazy here is the fact that this marginal risk goes all the way up here, well into Vermont. Let's go and hop over here to Vermont. Looks like we got a couple of showers to the west in northern New York, southern Vermont. We got a little bit of something popping out there. Let's change down here. You can see Scranton. Yeah, Scranton's about to get this little line of storms here. Nothing severe as of right now. Let's go and remove that. Nothing severe as of right now, which seems to be good. Let's hop over here towards, let's see, we got a line going through northern Virginia, portions of Maryland. Not severe as well. Bunch of rain and a bunch of convection out there in central Virginia. So yeah, more than likely, we're just going to have to watch out for these areas here just over the next hour or so. What's my thoughts on Sunday, March 3rd? Models have been pretty consistent, showing another potential severe weather event. Obviously, we are still seeing that possibility. But honestly, there's still a lot of uncertainty with this event here that I'm honestly not too sure how to take it right now. We'll just have to wait and see. And if anything, if it continues to trend in favor, which I'll go ahead and show you really quickly, if it continues to trend in favor, it could have some type of impact, a really strong low going across the northern plains here for the 3rd and 4th. You guys can see the time right here. It's a possibility, kind of an early or kind of a similar setup to this storm system, at least in the beginning, starting off with a bunch of upper level snowfall. That's really how this storm system started, and then it went through the northern plains, and then of course kicked off a cold front. But there's still a lot of uncertainty, my friend, and we'll just have to keep an eye out there for that, just to see if if anything changes. Anyways, but yeah, so we'll just keep it on it. Let's see here. Don't see much there. It's an hour from Savannah, Georgia. Oh yeah, no, Savannah, Georgia, and the surrounding areas were pretty good. Like I was saying, if you guys are in this light green area, this is what we call a general thunder threat, just a thunderstorm threat. This is an area where we could see the possibility of a couple booms of thunder per se, but it's not set to be severe. It's not supposed to be severe, so that's good news overall. But yeah, in the dark green area, that's where things could potentially go severe, and that's where we're watching right now. There we go. Or no, never mind. I was thinking that was the radar that was down, but no, that's the one for Columbia, I guess, huh? Anyways, but yeah, so we do have a severe storm out there by, like I said, High Point, Thomasville that we're watching, towards Randleman, Garden. This is in effect here for the next 11 minutes, so not too much longer, but for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Just joined. What's the possibilities in Chadbourne? Give me a state, man. I have no idea where this is at. Like I said, you can kind of see, for an example, and if I zoom out here, of which areas are at risk in the dark green regions. So the dark green areas here is at risk. And like I said, this risk really shoots up here into the north. Which, like I said, once again, this is a lower end threat. This is a marginal risk, level 1 threat. But it is still possible that we could still see some severe storms out of it. So that's why I decided to go live here. You know, typically I don't cover marginal risk too often, but considering how large this one is, yeah, I decided I'm going to just hop on here for a little bit. And if anything happens, then of course I'll, you know, be live and stuff like that. Let's see here. Alrighty. Thank you for keeping us updated. You're very welcome. No problem, my friend. Let's see here. Is Georgia good? Well, Georgia, honestly, at this point, is, I think, relatively good. Yeah, you can see that line. It's definitely been thinning out there. We're getting ready to get that frontal passage through Macon. We're definitely getting ready to get that passage through Macon. But yeah, severe threat, honestly, I think in Georgia is pretty much done. You notice how there is this light green area here, like I was saying here. This is that thunderstorm threat area. Basically where, you know, the possibility for a few rumbles of thunder is possible. So that right there in itself is, you know, basically the, you know, the possibility for a few thunderstorms. But as we trail up the cold front here, which goes, you know, something like this, all of this area here is still in the severe threat, not to mention portions of southeastern Virginia and a lot up in the northeast here too. If we hop over here to the radar, you can see that cold front's right in here. Actually, you know what? This point, let's see, northerly advection. Okay, so yeah, your cold front's right in here, right at this point here. Which those temperatures are getting pretty low to really support anything substantially crazy. As you know, like I said, our dew points are pretty low, pretty weak moisture, and overall just a lot of forcing, but not really much of anything too crazy. Let's see here. Crystal coming in with a $5 donation. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Saying, hi, Andrew. Glad everyone is safe in my neighborhood. Glad to hear that. You know, Crystal, I did hear that there was a tornado nearby you yesterday. I was actually live during that, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I was live during that, but unfortunately, it happened. It was actually pretty crazy. And there was also another tornado that happened out there by, let's see, out there by Columbus. Yeah, that requested emergency coverage after I did my 10.5-hour stream. I had to do another hour. So, yeah, yesterday I streamed about 13 hours. 13 hours I was live. That, at the end, dude, I was so out of it. It's unbelievable. So, but I'm just glad I was there to cover it with you guys. That's honestly, that makes me happy that I was able to be there for a while. Let's see here. Watching from Huntsville. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Well, obviously, as you probably know, Huntsville's pretty good. I mean, yeah, there ain't no risk or any thunderstorm risk out there, so you're good, my friend. But I hope you're doing good, man. Thanks for joining us. Once again, Crystal, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Very sweet. Let's see here. It's a big marginal risk. It sure is, isn't it? Yeah, it covers quite a distance. Let's actually measure this. I'm actually curious to see how long this risk is. Yeah, I can measure it. Let's see. All right, let's do that. Alrighty, so measuring, we're going to measure it from the bottom, which is right here, all the way to the top. Yeah, this is well over 1,000 miles. You can't see it per se, but that is over 1,000 miles long. So, like I said, once again, I usually don't cover marginal risk too much, but because usually they're pretty light. But like I said, in this case, I had to, you know, just because of how big it is overall, you know. And also, a really good example of something I want to point out here is, like I said, you know, during these events here in the category outlook, sometimes you can have severe thunderstorms going outside of the outlook area. And keep that in mind. This is a very important lesson. Now, not all the time will this occur, but sometimes it will. That sometimes we can get that severe thunderstorm activity going outside of the risk area. So this area in the dark green is the risk area. This area here in the light green is in the risk area. And you can see that severe thunderstorm goes outside into the non-risk area. So that's why it's very important, even if you're close to the risk area, to still watch the weather because, sometimes you can have these severe thunderstorms spilling out over into the non-risk area overall. But yeah, it's just really something that you guys need to know. Let's see. Let's see here. What's up, Connor? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Robin says, I fell asleep and I woke up as Andrew was going off the air this morning. I got hit by a storm. Woke up by a storm. Woke up. Well, glad to see that you're okay, Robin. Let's see here. Yeah, it was definitely a pretty active night last night. Let's see here. Davis, is that your name? Davis? Sorry, I'm terrible with names, so don't take that personally. I watch from North Mississippi with girls in Georgia, so always check with you. Well, I'm glad to see that you're being weather aware, my friend. Definitely glad to say that. And like I said, portions of Georgia, I think mostly Georgia's threat is done, honestly. Because that cold front is right in here, and it's already past the convective outlook area. Not to mention, if I hop to radar here, you see how much this thing is thinned out? I mean, at this point, this is just a little group of showers, a bunch of broken clouds even. And over here, though, that's where that, there still is some convection going on, still some activity, which did, in this case, warrant a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. So, yeah, that's that. Let's see here. I think, yeah, that's the only warning we got so far. They did cancel that warning up there. Let's see here. Yeah, they did cancel that warning up there for portions of western portions here of North Carolina. Here, let me hop you guys over here real quickly. We actually got reports of wind damage, apparently. We're going to bring up reflectivity here. Yeah, we did get reports of wind damage. Let's see here. Out there towards western South Carolina. Out there by, what's that, Willington. Dispatch reported a tree down on Moss Avenue and James Speed Road. Northeast of that, we have another report north of Newberry, South Carolina. This one is SC Department of Transportation reported a tree in a roadway at Flint Hill Road and Japala Road, time estimated by radar. So, looks like a lot of trees coming down. As long as it's that, I mean, obviously that's, well, better than other things we've seen yesterday. But obviously, yeah, I mean, if it's trees coming down, I mean, yeah, that's bad, obviously, especially if it lands on a vehicle or somebody or a house or something. But yeah, so we do got some reports coming throughout from those regions. Let's try up North Carolina again. We're gonna hop over here, so you can still see that those temperatures are pretty warm. We're talking the 70s here. Let's see. Yeah, this was that storm that was currently that was warned there. It is no longer warned. So what is happening here? What is happening here, I should say, with this whole storm system is we're continuing to see that northerly air advection. So what I mean by that is a bunch of warm air is just shooting up the coast here. A bunch of warm air is coming up the coast. That's why you're noticing it's so warm right now. Then on that frontal boundary, which that front is right in here, where obviously where your convection's at, we got a little bit of cold air actually coming down here to the southeast or the east in general. So, and the reason like you can see that, or you can literally see that on those surface stations, you see how we have these little barbs here, they're pointing northeast. So all these little barbs are pointing, so the wind's coming from the south going to the north here. But on the other side of the front, you notice how the winds are moving east. So it's a big wind directional change once that frontal boundary rolls through. And for one, not only does it not allow for convection to really occur, but it also prohibits any type of, or it really hurts, I should say, any type of cell growth with winds changing directions like that. Going from the east, as the cold air kind of cuts under the storms here overall. Let's see here. Dusting of snow. Oh yeah, people did get some snow out of this event here as well. Yeah, that's definitely pretty interesting. Rob says, "Come on, guys! If you are here, go ahead and hit the like button." Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it, man. Let's see here. What a night it was. Washington started to get bad up here in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan got hit pretty hard yesterday. You sure did. Sure did. Watch for Metro Boston. What's up, Boston Sports? I'm doing good, man. Hailing hard in Metro Detroit woke me up. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, hail can really, really wake you up pretty well. It's nature's alarm clock, man. Nature's alarm clock, I tell you. Yeah, so my room, it actually has a tin roof over it. So even if I get heavy rain, it's like so loud in my room. I can only imagine hail. Just waiting for the time to where I get hail. I'm sure it would be pretty loud. Hail on a tin roof, dude. Oh wow, that would be quite noisy. Quite noisy. That'd wake up anybody. No matter how deep of a sleep you're in, that would be pretty loud. All right, let's hop back over here. We're going to hop over to that severe warning here. So we got one severe warning right now we're tracking. Currently is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. In penny hail, once again, penny hail is nothing to worry about, really. Once it gets above quarter size, that's whenever it becomes kind of a little bit of an issue. But this storm's here for Thompson. That's actually Georgia, by the way. This is Thompson, Georgia. Thompson, Georgia. Appling, Georgia. This includes portions out there by Harlem, Grovetown. Then we work our way into South Carolina with the same warning. For Parksville, Madoc, we have Meriwether. Edgefield, we have Trenton, let's see, Morgana, I think it is, Johnston, Ward, Ridge Spring, see, Saluda, Salda, maybe, and that is, I'm pretty sure all the cities, at least, Ridge Springs, I already mentioned that, I think I did, actually, so yeah, that's all the areas that's in there overall. Now this storm does have the history, like I said, of producing or trees coming down, so it does have the history of producing some damaging winds. In which, like I said, right now it is warned solely for damaging winds, and that's about it. So that in itself, I mean, as long as you stay indoors and away from windows, you'll be fine. I mean, honestly, it's not too crazy. The storm's getting closer to Columbus, too. Unfortunately, our Columbus radar down here is out of service, which kind of sucks. But, it is what it is. But, yeah, no, we do have ourselves that strong side of storms get ready to go through Columbia, Columbia in central South Carolina. So, to my Columbia folks out there in SC, keep it out there for it. Let's see here. Hello. How's the outlook for Southern Virginia? Appreciation from Halifax County. What's up, Julius? Hope you're doing good, my friend. So, for Virginia, if we hop down here, we do have a threat for severe weather across Virginia today. Let's go ahead and play this up here. Honestly, really not too impressive. Looking at the radar here, I mean, we got a little bit of a band out there by Chase City. Not currently severe at all or anything like that, but. Really this area here at this point, so we'll go ahead and actually, I'll circle this for you. Yeah, really mostly in this area here for Virginia, I'd say is really the only area where that severe weather from now on would be theoretically possible. If you're up there towards like the central side and the western side, well, at this point, yeah, there's really no threat for you. But it's really just for that area I marked here is where the remainder of today's threat exists overall. So, like I said, even right now on radar, it's not looking too good, honestly. So that's good news. Not looking good in terms of storm's sake. Not really well organized, just a bunch of meh convection. Let's see here. What's up, Janice? Hello, from New Hampshire. What's up? Hope you're doing good, my friend. Let's see here. My town got 1-inch hail last summer. Wow, gotcha. What's the biggest hail you guys have seen? That's a question I want you guys to answer. What is the biggest hail you have seen? Put it down in the chat. Personally, I think mine was golf ball size hail. The biggest hail I've seen. Pretty large hail. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Let's see here. Hopefully Monroe, Michigan is okay. I got a weekend trip coming up to visit my favorite. Oh, gotcha. I'm sure Monroe's fine. Let's see, I've seen 2.5-inch hail. Wow, Massachusetts? That's crazy. That's some pretty large hail if you ask me. 0.3-inch. It's like rice size hail. Quarter size. Gotcha. Let's see here. Gotta take the trash curve. Sounds good, John. Welcome back. I'm in Petersburg, Virginia. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, tell you what, y'all. We're going to hop to sat here. We're going to take a look at satellite. We're going to hop y'all over here. Bring y'all with me. Okay, so let's change this to true color here. Obviously, the sun's starting to set here in the eastern country, so we're starting to. For some reason, this is. Oh shoot! Did my camera froze and everything? That's interesting. That's a lovely sight. There we go. Are we back in business? Yeah, it seemed like it cut out there for a second. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to take a look at the satellite view. We're going to switch this. It might even be a computer problem, actually. That was pretty weird. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and hop down here, per se. Hop down here. So yeah, you can kind of see through the clouds and all that stuff. But we're not going to look at that. We're going to pull up the first of all, lightning data. Because I want to see what's going on there in the lightning realm. Also, I want to turn on some station plots. Not station ID, mesoanalysis. Let's see here. Where's there you go, station plots. Whoa. Why is there more than one barb? What the heck? Oh, okay. Did you guys see that for a second? There was like more than one barb on each station. It's like, okay. Anyways, it looks like that lightning activity is really fading out. If you go back here earlier, you can see how we had this thin stretch of lightning activity. That's just a sign that the storm is honestly losing strength, which makes sense. I'm going to pull up CAPE here as well. Our potential energy in the atmosphere. Yeah, dude, there really ain't much. There really is not that much instability in the atmosphere at this given point. I'll also load up radar, I guess, here too. There you go. Yeah, so honestly, yeah, the storm system really is, it looks like it's starting to kind of fade out a bit. With these stations here, you can still see in the front, we still have all that northerly air, that warm air coming up from the south. And then you can see how once again, the air points towards the storm on the backhand side. Let's see here. Hoping you're able to get some sleep. Couldn't until after 7 a.m. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that was pretty crazy last night, dude. I was not anticipating on being live for 10 hours. I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you what, man, that was quite the event. Quite the event. I mean, streaming 2 hours before for an update, or 1.5 hours, I think it was, and then streaming the 10.5 hours, plus another hour after that because of a tornado that hit through Columbus. Yeah, that was interesting. That was real interesting. But you know, I'm glad that I was able to be there for you guys to help out during a time that was needed. So that I am very thankful for. That I am. All right, y'all. Let's go and go over this warning again real quickly. So we got a warning, severe thunderstorm warning in effect between portions of South Carolina and Georgia. Let's see here. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. So for the portion of Georgia, this includes portions near, it's kind of pulling out of Thompson, going through Appling right now, coming up on Deering, Harlem, Grovetown, Evans, Martinez. Then we work our way over here into the South Carolina side of this. We have ourselves that front out there by Meriwether, Edgefield, pulling out of, let's see, Modoc, I think it is. Coming up on Trenton, going through Ridge Springs currently. And kind of pulling out of, Salda? I don't know. Not sawdust. Salt. I don't know how you say that. I have no idea how you say that. Anyways, but yeah, this warning here is in place for the possibility of some damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. Just being a possibility. And maybe some hail up to quarters. Or sorry, not penny size, my bad. Yeah, so penny size hail is honestly nothing to worry about. Let's see here. Kayla says definitely appreciated. Well, you're very welcome, you guys. I'm glad to help out. Glad to be here with y'all. You know, it's all that matters, my friends, is that you guys are weather aware and that you guys are staying safe. That is all that matters. That is all that matters. Boy, it's been cold here in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I want to show you guys something. You guys are going to get a kick out of this, man. I'll tell you what. I sure got a kick out of it. Let me bring up the RTMA analysis. You might not know what that is, but it's basically the temperatures. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, look at this. Look at this. So here's our temperatures, starting off here for, see, yesterday morning, right? Or Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday morning. Okay. So obviously we had all that upwelling I was talking about. A bunch of warm air just directly shooting up north. I mean, from the Gulf. All that north air advection we were talking about. Tons and tons of warm air just piling up in the country and bringing up that humidity and mugginess and all kinds of stuff. So, but look, watch this. Watch this. We work our way down in time. Well, first of all, daylight heating happens, and you get your temperatures that heat up to maximum potential. And, well, I mean, you can kind of see here that, once again, that warm air mass, that big warm air mass out there. But then you see a big kick of cold air coming down from the north. This is all this Arctic air that's just slamming its way down here. But watch this. So we continue down in time, and boom, look at that push. Look at that interaction, you guys. We're going to play this in motion. Like, that is just wild. Wild, I tell you. I mean, like, talk about a strong front. Yeah, and what's really crazy is that portions out there, like towards like northern, central portions of Missouri, we were talking literally like lower. Actually, we're talking like mid. Here, look at this right here. So out there by Kansas City, we'll take for an example. We were talking 75 degrees for the afternoon of yesterday. And at nighttime, dude, it got as low as like 14 degrees. It got as low as like 14 degrees, which, like I said, that's absolutely wild. You know, just given the fact that happened, it's definitely pretty crazy. So like I said, definitely quite a change in temperatures per se. You know, it's definitely really interesting to see, say the least. So, anyways. But yeah, I did want to mention that with you guys. I did want to show you guys that, which I thought was definitely really crazy to look at. Just seeing how, just how those temperatures changed over the time period. Like that was pretty crazy, definitely. Let's see here. ATR says, God bless you. What you do? Thank you, ATR. I appreciate that. Let's see. Is there a blizzard tomorrow? That's what I know of. Maybe the Northwest per se. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Ooh. Do got a few blizzard warnings out there by California. My God, you guys. Yeah, California, the eastern side of California, which honestly is not surprising. I guess they're getting another, what is it? Oh, yeah, another atmospheric river for California. Let's hop down there, actually. I'm going to bring up this view. You're going to see this. So there's California. Times in the top right, you guys can see. Here's GFS. And, yeah, there's a big wave of precipitation that just piles a bunch of snow for those upper elevations there, which let me hop over to... Yeah, the CMC model, you can really see it looks like that heavy snow is going to start sometime tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening. Snow's going to start in those upper elevations, and it's going to continue. It's not going to really break up until like the evening of the 3rd. Wow, so that's like multiple days worth of... Yeah, that is literally multiple days worth of snowfall continuous. Like that's pretty wild. That is pretty wild, I must say. What's up, Lake Effect? Hope you're doing good, my friend. So yeah, heads up to my my California folks out there. See the more higher resolution model. Yeah, dude, just continuous bombardment of moisture in that vicinity, and which will be bringing once again a lot of heavy snow up there. Here, let me bring up this version here, or this site here per se. Reason why I want to see this is let me hop over to the southwest Gonna bring up this. I might have to hide my camera again because yeah, my big old head's over California. So let me do that real quickly. If my program will even let me. Hello. It's not even let me. Anyways, well, let me just do this then. Yeah, my streaming software is being really dumb today for some reason. All right, so there we go. So there's California. Whenever it comes to it, let's see here. We're going to bring up, first of all, I want to see if there's any cape available. Because we have, you know, that cyclone that's coming in here. No, not really. Okay, good. Yeah, what I was thinking, I was like, well, because we have a cyclone that's coming up, I was wondering if it would bring up any instability, considering, you know, the cyclonic flow of the storm here. You know, because given that cyclone, there probably would have been enough wind shear, anyways. That's what I was checking to see if there's any instability available with it. Let's see. What's up, Scott? Holy cow. Okay, guys, we just got a big severe thunderstorm warning. We're going to hop on back over here. So, first of all, they did just cancel that one. Why is... What the heck, dude? Why is my program being so dumb? Why is it hiding my face now? Dude, I don't understand this program. Anyways, but we got ourselves a pretty big, like I said, a pretty big severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued out there. 4 places out there by Columbia. As you can see, a pretty strong storm is located on that. So heads up to you guys out there. Pretty strong storm is rolling its way through Columbia, South Carolina, as a severe thunderstorm warning was just now issued. This is for portions like by Lexington, by, let's see, Pelion, I think it is, Pelion, Swansea, Gaston, Oak Grove, Hopkins, let's see here, Laurel Hill, Columbia, obviously, Arcadia Lakes, Elgin, let's see, Rembert, see Camden, Cassett, let's see here, Bethune, McBee, and Westville. Those are areas in South Carolina that's under the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see what this is for. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts on that being pulsable. And also 0.75 inch hail. Why is my... Dude, I am literally wondering why my camera's not working right now. Well, my camera's working, but it's just the program is being dumb. So maybe it'll pop up here soon. If I hop over here, will it work? Of course it works here, but if I hop over back to my other screen, well, no. Oh my golly.